ladies, my name is Jana Drescher and I come to you from Eskridge, Kansas. We're a really rural community around here, and I would like to introduce that or tell you that I work full-time. I work for Farm Bureau Insurance full-time for the last 15 years. I'm an avid barrel racer, and we breed and raise horses. So I stay very, very busy. And then in January, my upline, who I signed under, was Kristen Cloud. She did this thing about, oh, I want so many barrel racers. I'm going to give you a free set. Put them on, and I want Nelfies. Well, as soon as I put that on, I decided I wanted to be part of this group and be part of Color Street. So I decided to join January 15th of this year. When I joined, in my mind, all I had was a vision of I'm getting my nails done for for more effective costs, for cheaper. And so I didn't even dream about recruiting or anything like that. However, when I jumped into this, I did not realize how big and how Color Street touches so many lives, and how it is so easy to sell. All you have to do is share it. Once ladies put it on, oh wow, it is like amazing. So I built my group and I stumbled through this. Kristen was a fantastic mentor, and she helped me when I needed it. But I grew my group. My VIP group right now is almost 800 ladies. How amazing is that? And I firmly believe with Color Street that we have to sell ourselves and we have to lead by example. So that being said, when somebody respects you, likes you, trusts you, they're going to be like, oh yes, I want to come with you. I want to try your product. Well, selling to me is super easy, and I'm not a salesman. I am not pushy whatsoever. But I've had extraordinary sales. I think most months I rank about $1,800 in sales, $2,000 this month. And like I said, I have lots of interaction on my VIP group. And I try to post 3 to 4 times a day. And one of those, I always make sure it's some kind of interactive posts. What is something that's always in your fridge? Everybody has that, whether they buy nail strips or not. That is something that people will interact with. We'll just, oh yeah, I have cheese in there, or whatever. So I try to keep that algorithm for Facebook going. And the other thing that I really do is I'm a student, always learning. And I've learned that with my horses too. You're always learning. If you're open-minded and can absorb things, you will go far with things. So when I started, and I still do this quite often, I get on YouTube and I watch as many trainings as I can, different people doing different things, different stylists doing different things. And I find that I can absorb some of this and try things. Some of these ladies have done this for the last 2 or 3 years, and they've stumbled through this. Some things work for some people, some things don't work for other people. And so, especially with my group, I deal with a lot more rural Kansas people, or I have customers across the country, but that I've met through various things. But I try very hard to hustle every day and to make sure my posts are on there. I don't schedule my posts. I don't like that. I want to be there. I want to be a part of it. So that's how I grow my group, and doing parties and things like that. So then I decided, as my journey is moving forward, okay, I can sell this stuff. That's easy, because all you have to do is share. The next thing, I was like, okay, so I'm going to try to recruit. I hit my jump starts, and I wasn't wasn't that into recruiting. I got my first recruit, and then about a month or two later, it just started happening to me. I had a couple ladies come up to me and say, hey, I love this product. I want to sell this product. Hey, let's sign you up. And so then I'm like, well, maybe I need to grow my business and build a team. And I'm looking at my life and looking at what's happening with my job, my full-time job at Farm Bureau. I know that my days are numbered just because my boss is going to retire one day, and he's so good with us, and he's so he spoils us so well. But I have a lot of freedom, so I can go to barrel races, I can haul a horse to a vet, that kind of thing. So I'm got to contemplating about recruiting and talking to people about having them jump on is a little scary at first, and it gets you out of your comfort zone. But the more you do it, and the more you practice, and the more you just go out and do it, the easier it is. Like this month, I have one recruit. I need one more for Circle of Excellence. I would love to have Circle of Excellence again this month. However, you know, I have so many days left in the month. I'm going to still hustle, and I'm still going to ask. And so that gets me into how we can recruit better, and how I can help you guys recruit better and help myself recruit. I do make lists, so I keep looking at my list. So bear with me a little bit. But there's something in the insurance world that we had a motto for a while, and it was called just ask. You never know unless you ask. And you can't be afraid of somebody saying, no, it's not for me, or them ghosting you because they didn't want to do it. That's fine. Everybody has their past and different things and their reasons for doing things. But if you don't ask, you'll never know. And somebody else will come behind you and ask and get that person, or get that job, or whatever it is that you're working on. So always ask. If you don't, you miss an opportunity. When this opportunity is in front of you, you know, whether it be good or bad, you need to push this opportunity on everyone. If you see somebody on your VIP page that is liking and posting and is getting into the Nelfies, the Nelfie game has amazing Nelfies, is one of your best customers. That's somebody you could ask. Do they want to get their nail strips for free, or not for free, but for a discounted price? Or do they want to build a team? Or do they want to network? So the other thing is, never take it personally. And I have a hard time with that sometimes, but you can never take it personally when they tell you no. I mean, it's maybe not be the right time for them. Circumstances may not always be in their favor at that point, but you don't know in 2 or 3 months, 6 months down the road, they could come to you and say, hey, I want to do this now. So always leave them with a positive feeling or a positive ending to your conversation. And then I've also had a couple of gals that signed up with me that was worried about being in my circle. Our barrel racing world, our horse world is small. A lot of us know each other. And I have one good friend, Ashley Bannister. She came on board with me a few months ago, and she and I we've already done one barrel race where we've had a booth together, and we will share, and we're doing NBHA state finals this year, but together we can share and have a sisterhood there. However, she has a whole nother friends and realm of people that I don't, and I have another realm of people that she doesn't. Just because we have friends in common, it doesn't mean that she shouldn't jump on as a stylist. I know with my husband being a sped teacher in Topeka, and you know, it's opened my my way to know more people in a different world than just the horse world. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you have friends in common. You can still both be successful and help each other. And then when I signed up, I didn't realize that I needed this opportunity. And some ladies don't know that. I had no idea. I found that it filled a void in my life and gave me something to pursue with goals and passions and dreams, just like I do with my horses when I barrel race and when I bring up young horses. So it filled a void in my life, and it may fill some void in somebody else's life. And we sell a product that makes people feel good about themselves. So when you become a stylist, or they can become a stylist, it helps them spread that to other people. So never ever forget, or never put it off that, oh, we have friends in common that we shouldn't ask each other. You can help each other. It's an amazing community. And the other thing with a void, maybe helping somebody else fill a void or something in their life, you can make money at this. It can help to pay your bills. It can help make your car payment. It can help, like for me, example, it helps me make my entry fees on my barrel horse. There's different reasons for becoming a stylist. So always ask, present the opportunity, and see where it takes you. And just by asking, and they tell you no, like I said, down the road they can decide they need this. The time's right for them. And so just keep asking. Why wouldn't they want to be a part of a company that breaks the internet regularly? How amazing is that? It's still hard for me to comprehend how many millions of dollars a month that this company generates. And so when you portray that, or when you are asking people, make sure you tell them this company is only 3 years old. It's been a lot of hard work and sacrifice, but for Mr. Park himself to get this company launched and be successful as he is, it's taken time. And so for any of the stylists that you sign on, it's what they get out of it. They get what they put into it is what they get out of it. And so don't be afraid if you sign somebody on too that they don't have the same goals. And I have to think about that all the time too. Not everybody thinks like me. Not everybody wants to hustle hard. Not everybody wants to do that. Some ladies sign on so they can have discounted nail strips for them and their family. Fantastic. Other ladies do it to have a side hustle to earn extra money. So when you're asking, or when you're talking to these people, I have found that you don't have to fit in one mold. You can do whatever you want to with their own. They can do whatever they want to with their own business. So anyways, and then the other thing is, I want to be here the long haul. So I want to keep hustling, keep asking, keep pushing. And so always look for those people that you can ask. And it can be anybody. It could be somebody that had a terrible party. You didn't have hardly any sales in their party, and they become the stylist, and wham, it's outrageous. They take right off. You never know who needs this opportunity or wants this opportunity. The other thing is, follow up with these ladies. You don't have to push. I am not pushy whatsoever, but follow up. And I suck at that, and I have to work at that. And so, in a month or two down the road, ask them again. Or, hey, you're really doing good. You're really being a good customer. Maybe you need to sell these for yourself too. And so, follow up is what I can say to you. And then always, if you're messaging or on the phone with these gals, always end with an open-ended question or open-ended conversation. Does this sound good to you? Things like that. Or do you mind me coming back to you and checking back with you in a month or so? And if they say yes, you're in. You have permission to contact them again. So something to think about. The other thing you can do is feel out people on a scale to 1 to 10. What are you thinking? Are you a 5? Are you in the middle? Are you undecided? Are you a 9? Like, you're almost to deciding you're almost there, you want this opportunity. You can use some of that to help ask and help bring new stylists on. The other thing is you have to sell yourself and lead by example. And so if you're organized and if you are setting a good example out there, people want to be like that. People want to follow successful people. People want to join with you if you're successful. So always be aware of that and lead by example in everything you do. It doesn't have to be Color Street, but just everything. And then you can open your horizons or open your knowledge, or people finding new people by having parties. These parties, the hostesses will have other hostesses of their parties. They will have other friends, and those are people that are all places that you can ask to see if they want to become a stylist. And so anyways, I hope I didn't talk too long or talk in circles. I don't like to have I have notes, but I don't like to have a set thing of what I'm going to say because it's in the moment, I guess. But that's just me. So I just feel like when you're trying to recruit new people, just keep asking. Plant the seed. Oh, you'd make a fantastic stylist. Your nail fees are amazing, you know, and they may consider it. I have one gal that wants to do it, but she's moving into a brand new house, and I'm going to give her another month or so, and she's going to sign up. She wants to do it. She just wants to have the time to commit to learning all the things with Color Street. There's so many resources, and be open-minded on everything. So, you know, it's going to help your self-confidence. If you're self-confident, other people are going to be like, dang, I need to be with her, or I want to follow in her footsteps. So that's something to consider. And the other thing that I really have found that I have enjoyed is the training of the stylists. I've only had, I have 8 that I've signed up myself, and so I'm relatively new, and I'm working on some of this myself, but I really like helping them figure out where the trainings are, what they need to do to attract new customers and get their product out there. So I hope you guys have learned something today, or I have been able to give you some good and valuable information. All you have to do, just ask. Remember that, just ask. Everybody you meet that loves the product, ask them. All they can do is say no or ghost you. Big deal. Big deal. So what? Go on. You know, never take it personally. It has nothing to do with you. So everybody is ready at their own speed. So anyways, I wanted to thank you guys for allowing me to come on here and do a first time training or talk to you guys about recruiting. And I want to thank Kristen Cloud. She's been phenomenal to me. Every time I have a stupid question, I go to her, and she is great about answering it. And just stay open-minded and just keep pushing. That's all you can do. So thank you guys for allowing me to do this evening, and everybody take care and have a good evening.